here so you can see the game. Look at me participating a little bit. Hi, friends. Hi, DeAndrea. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Ash. Hi, Ray. Hi, Heather. Make sure I'm not missing anyone else. I don't think so. Hello, friends. I'm gonna play some more. We haven't done this in a minute. How do I not think of nerd? Genre is so good. What? It's always the 4 letters. But you know what? Y'all got a perfect on the first one, so kudos to y'all. Kudos to y'all. Do we do one more? Do we do one more? Yes, no, maybe so. One more. Okay. Ray says one more, so we'll do one more. Twist my arm. Does Bronx count? I feel like it should. Okay, the N isn't real. The N isn't real. Because bone didn't work, and bones isn't either. Sore. Not boxers being flagged. What a funny word to flag. Okay, we got the entire left column is just empty. Hi, comedy. Bros. Do we do bros? Making up words. Orbs, killing it at the last second with orbs. I'm so bad at this game. You know what? We filled in the last of that. Go us, even though I did almost nothing. Literally me at the bottom. Okay, one more. Okay. Twist my arm. Is tweet not a word? There isn't a second T. Okay, the W must not be real if you did. No, we did W's. Never mind. Newt isn't a word? That seems wrong. That seems wrong. You should have gotten newt. Should have gotten newt. one more. We can do it. I believe in us. Beat. Wheat. Are my favorite. Meat. Boot. I'm making up words. Tube. Tune. How do you know it starts with T or W? Oh, does it tell? Wait. Wait, was it? Twee? What is this? Oh, it's alphabetical order. See, I'm also staring at it on a much smaller screen so that way I can chat within the Twitch chat too. I had no idea. Good job, friends. Okay. Are we on a roll? Are we on a roll? Do we just keep playing? Do we keep playing until we lose? Question mark? Maybe this just becomes words on stream. Twisted Tees Tweez inspired you? Play until failure. Okay. Russ Whistle, thank you for redeeming your patches point. Okay, the H definitely isn't real. We're all doing words start with H. And the F. The H and the F. Only one fake? Well then, oh, then I probably did, whichever one I did first. Okay, so it's the H. Am I tripping? The P, no, the P. There has to be more than one fake one. I'm so... Oh, it's because I'm trying to do 4-letter words like an idiot. I didn't even realize they started at 5. Well, this is where I struggle. Good try. The second they do a hidden one, I feel like I lose all faith in my brain power. Hi, Chrissy. That was hard. And then the time is running down, and then I start panicking. Good job, friends. We got through level 16. Well, ranking 16. I think each star you get is a rank. So if you get like 2 stars on one, like you can complete a level but only get 2 stars or something like that. Anyways, hi. Hello, friends. Wasn't planning on streaming today, but my plans today got canceled, so we're gonna stream a lot more than I thought I was going to this weekend, which is great, which is lovely. Yesterday I went and saw The Devil Wears Prada 2. Was a little behind. It's been out for a minute, but I saw that with my mom, and then we got our nails done, and then we did dinner, and it was a lovely day. It's okay. We were gonna do family stuff, but I feel like I got my family stuff in yesterday. It was good. First one was definitely better, but I had a good time. I can't. Well, okay, I said I got my nails done. I got my toes, and I'm not showing you my toes. I usually do toes typically. The last time I got my nails done was when I got engaged, as my finger is, or as my ring is actively on the wrong finger. I'm not showing you feet pics. Get out of here. You started today with a Cozy K video. I love Cozy K. We've probably talked about it before. I love her. I need to catch up on a few of her latest videos. You're waiting for the new Mandalorian movie to come out. Oh, nice. Let's start that wiki feet page. Listen, I'd do it if there was a market. I'm so serious. If weird people want to pay me for my feet, I'm not mad about it. I'll take the cash. But I usually do a pedicure just because I wear a lot of sandals, especially when it gets nice out. And it's getting warmer. And I was like, you know what? We're going on a vacation in a few weeks, and I was like, let me just get my nails done now. They'll probably grow out a bit, but that's okay. If it's not... DMs are open, folks. Listen. $150 per pic. I'd do it. Anyways, yeah. So my plan had always been to stream Animal Crossing tomorrow, and then we're doing more of a marathon type stream on Monday to try and finish Stardew Perfection. But now we're adding in today. So my goal, I think, would be maybe decorate a little bit today, and then maybe villager hunt tomorrow. And then we'll be, hopefully, if we can find somebody, at our, down to our only one more villager after tomorrow. But yeah. I just posted earlier a kind of an update of our, where the Stardew themed island is at. It's feeling like it's coming together, and I know I've been saying that a lot, but I think it's really coming together. So your nails have kitties on them? That's really cute. Okay, let me unmute my game. And it's a random Wednesday. I don't know why. I'm too lazy to time travel back to spring until we're done with the island. What I did realize today, though, is because I was curious about my old dream addresses, and I know there's a way through the Nintendo Online app that you can see how many people have viewed your dream address. But I realized my Nintendo Online account is tied to my Switch OLED. Like, it has my original island that doesn't actually exist anymore. It's called Isle of Skye, and it shows, like, who were the last villagers on that island. And it's... yeah, I don't know why. It's tied to the wrong island. It's not tied to either my one on my OLED or on my Switch 2. So I don't know, and I don't know how to change it. But it's my account that I'm using on all of them, so I don't know what the dealio is there. So I may never know. But my idea was that I was going to finally, like, a year after doing the Wizard of Oz Island, I was curious how many people had actually visited it. But I don't know if I'll ever know, which is really sad. Unless there's another way to Google it. Anyways, let me go live on the other app. For today's announcements, oh, who's at the campsite? I'm curious. But yes, so we have been working, as most of you know, on our Stardew Valley themed Animal Crossing Island. And as I was kind of running through it to make the video I posted today, I'm like, wow, we might not even be 50% of the way done with this island, decorating wise. I think the forest is the most thorough. And actually, I might grab these because I kind of want to maybe I'll put those custom patterns on those and pretend like there's fish in there. But this was kind of our big to-do last time, and I'm really proud of how it's coming together, other than the barn that I'm still trying to figure out how this is going to work. I haven't gotten very far with that yet. Alina, thank you for the follow. Welcome, bestie. Let me know how audio levels are today. I meant to do this area too. And I forgot about the wormies. Missed opportunity. big old patch of grass. I might change that. Wish I hadn't put that there. I can't. Maybe I'm gonna run around and do the wormies now that I think about it. Though I realized I can't do the wormies on this patch of grass. No. I have to do it on like just the green, which I think is fine. They look so funny. Your Twitch keeps pausing. It did the same thing for you before when you were watching someone else. Like it, I think it's frozen and then pauses. Oh, interesting. Yeah, maybe try, like, if you're on your phone, try on a computer or something. Hey, Agnes. Girl, I love you, but when are you gonna leave? It's time. That is Maple, my queen. Is it too many wormies? Who's to say? The cicadas are really throwing me off, considering it's May in real life. It's probably too many wormies, but, you know, that's okay. Grab these. Did I turn it off? Is it not going? I swear it was going. Not this whole time, not me even knowing that it wasn't working. I didn't even catch it. Man, we were all yapping too. It was working and then it said it disconnected. That's so disappointing. I need everybody over on the purple app to start chatting again. So you can all have your little avatars. I'm so sorry. No, Ray, we did run into Fuchsia though, villager hunting recently, which was really funny, and you weren't there. I am gonna let people tour this when it's done. Yes. Yep. Why is that not working either? Well, what on... It was working earlier. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Okay, I think we're back.
That's comedian said purple upshirt is a
Sorry, we fixed it. Hopefully.
Hello. Hi.
Hi. Hi, Autumn. Maple's pretty great. Oh my god. Hi, Lewis / Lionel. You sing.
Hello.
Hello. I really thought this... Oh no, Dobie wants to leave. But that's a good sign that someone else is gonna be ready to leave soon. But leave me alone. Let me find... I don't think I ever saved them, but I know in... And I'm assuming it's in the Animal Crossing thread in our Discord. Those patterns. Patterns that Autumn made. Those will be... Yeah, I'm gonna add those now before I forget, because I want to work on those. About time I added them to the thread. Oh hey Flick. Shout out to Autumn for these designs. I didn't mean to do that one. Not the criteria search either, though I guess I could. I could search puffer. Well, it'd have to be SDV puffer. I hate how specific it has to be. Let's see if that worked. Yay! These are gonna look really cute on that sign. Who does what now? Sorry, I didn't see the chat until now. They're super cute. VIP bestie for real, for real. I saw the Star Drop one, and I might add it in the future, but I don't know what I need it for immediately. I can't remember if I needed it for something. I don't think I did, but it's very cute. I'm trying to ration my remaining spots. Maple, when did you get over here? I think we stuck with that one. Cute. Abby, thank you for the heart me. Hello. I feel like more of what I'm gonna do today is more patterns, because I honestly think doing the floor helps the island feel put together a lot. Rain, who's my favorite villager? Depends on the day, but I would say top couple are Freckles, Flurry, Ione, Bones has grown a lot on me. I have not played the new Tomodachi. I probably will not. It looks super cute, but I just don't have the time or capacity to spend money on another game that I don't think I can get enough out of it. I'm trying to like focus on my existing library of stuff. I should work on this area next. To do with this area. I wonder if I should have moved this entire thing down 2 spaces. And then I have more room for a greenhouse / coop. Though I think I am gonna dig more into this ground back here and make like an actual greenhouse. I need to work on that too. It took over Animal Crossing for you. I love that. It seems really fun. I just haven't had the time to dedicate to a new game, unfortunately. But that's okay. I'm gonna work on this dirt path that I had going on over here. Okay, let me look up my favorite image. Thank you, Grace. So guys, I was pretty hyped. I finished my book today. I go through phases with reading where I don't read for like almost a year. Like I think actually it's probably been like 6 months since I picked up that book. And then I was like at halfway. I read to about halfway, haven't picked the book up in 6 to 8 months, finished the second half of the book this week. I just started reading it when I couldn't sleep the other night, and I went, wait, I'm locked in. I'm locked in. And it was the final book in the series, which means I get to go read fan fiction now. Now that nothing can be spoiled until the next book comes out. I'm like, yes, my dream. Okay, so... And Pocopia's waiting for me, I know. Yes, Pocopia is waiting for me, which we'll hopefully go back to that next week. If we can finish Perfection. It's the way this song just physically cannot get out of my head. I can, gasp. Straight line and then figure out how I want to do this. Oop, didn't mean to. Well, it's fine. I don't know why I curved that when it just did that. Great. Meanwhile, you're reading a great fanfic of a series you've never read or watched. You want to guess Twilight? Didn't mean to do that. I meant to do it like this. That looks weird. I literally have all this gap and I don't know what to do with any of this space. Coffee Mug, you've been playing Animal Crossing all day. I love that. Hi Charisma. What? Guess what? Fanfic or based off of what movie or interest? Fantasy. Fantasy you've never watched or read. Divergent? That's more dystopian. Fantasy. Harry Potter? Why do I smell garlic bread all of a sudden? There's no reason that garlic bread would be baking right now, but I smell it. Divergent is a good guess? Is it like on that path? I'm trying to think of other dystopian ones. Maze Runner? I'm just going for everything from like 2016. I was gonna say Hunger Games, but Hunger Games seemed really obvious. I bet Hunger Games fanfic slaps, though. Just because you've never seen Divergent. Okay. How do I want this to look? It's more fantasy, and it's, okay, and it's a TV show. Teen Wolf. I'm just going off of, like, my friend's favorite shows growing up. And one of my best friends loved Teen Wolf. Vampire Diaries, maybe. That's not a bad option. I've seen some of it. I've never seen that much of it. Let's do. I think of fantasy TV shows. Was it like ABC Family or CW based? I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, it's gonna connect if I do it there. I was gonna make like a round spot. What's the witches show I like? Discovery of Witches? If you tell me you're watching or reading Discovery of Witches fanfic, I would scream. I've learned not the shows that don't have more than 3 seasons. Wait, am I missing? Oh no, it was streaming and more recent, and it was canceled after like 2 seasons. Okay, so that's no, that one was 3 seasons and it like finished the books. I was like, my favorite. I learned to not get attached to shows that don't even have more than 3 seasons. So real though. I really want to figure this out. There's too many shows anymore that I don't have any idea what any of them are. Let's go push. Yeah, we're all invested. Can we have a hint? Though I feel like you've given us hints. Like, show that was canceled, fantasy. Come on, brain. Think of things. I'm like going through everything from like that era of time. Like I started thinking of Teen Wolf, so now I'm like the 100. I'm just going through everything that's like CW based. Can villagers get married in Animal Crossing? I wish. Why are you talk to texting? Are you driving, Rayanne? That seems like something you would be doing. No, lazy in bed. This isn't how this is supposed to look, but at this point I don't have any other ideas on what to do here. To like fill it up. I should have figured Shadow and Bone. That is witch related, and I have watched it. That's crazy. Of all, it's such a specific fanfic to read if you haven't read the book. Did I read the book? I think I read the first one. I don't know that I'm trying to remember. I know I read part of it. Shadow and Bone. You definitely know about the book series though, yes. And I think they were hinting at the spinoff and then the whole thing got canceled, which is kind of a bummer. I will say, I've met Ben Barnes. Very, very super nice human being. I got to have like a 2-minute, if actually not even 2 minute, like 45-second conversation with him. So nice. And devastated those got canceled. Wait. In what context? In what context have I met him? looks so weird. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. It was semi-work-ish related in a complicated way without telling y'all too much. You're getting a Switch for your Beat It! That's amazing! Are you getting a Switch 2 or are you getting the OLED? Which one are you getting? That's better. We're gonna add some shrubs and things. At least it's a start. Switch 2, that's so exciting! I'm hoping with this long weekend and now some of my plans being canceled, I'm hoping I can... One, the fact that I finished a book feels like a great start to the weekend, because in like actually having time to decompress instead of just either doing things or streaming or working on streaming stuff or doom scrolling. Like, finishing a book felt really productive. But I'm hoping I can, like, play some of my Switch and play games that aren't Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley. This is a Stardew Valley themed island. It is! Katie, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, bestie. I don't know why I turned around, but that's okay. Maddie, thank you for sharing the live. Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome, bestie. You don't play Stardew, but you want to get into it. Do you have any tips? You should join us on Monday. And how I can read your username. It's Irish, I assume. Is that I want to say Kiev? But you should join us on Monday because we are actually going to be playing Stardew Valley like all day. Because we are trying to finish, so to speak. You can play the game forever, but finishing what's called perfection in the game, which is kind of my ultimate goal whenever I play it, because I like a task. So you should join us on Monday. But I would definitely say if you try it out, push through the beginning because it can be confusing and painful and it doesn't give you a lot of directions. But you will look back at the beginning and be like, oh my gosh, I've learned so much. Lauren, thank you for the follow. You made a rule for yourself that you can't watch Animal Crossing content, so you'll be back on after your birthday. You know what? Proud of you. It's pronounced Kiva. Okay, or Quiva. Okay. I knew I was on the right track. I do stream every week. Unfortunately, after this Monday, in theory, if we finish perfection, like my goal is, we're gonna be taking a break from Stardew Valley. Currently, my schedule is Stardew Valley is on Monday evenings and Animal Crossing is Thursdays, and then on the weekends, it's usually Animal Crossing as we're trying to work on our themed islands. But we're gonna take a break from Animal Crossing either until the next update comes out, but we don't have a date when that is, or just for a little bit, and then we're going to be adding Pokopia back into the stream schedule, because I haven't been able to play it much since it came out, because I just didn't have any more capacity in my schedule to add it into our streams. You have a great game, Rec. It's this really niche indie game called Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Shut up, Ray. Monica, thank you for the follow. Welcome, bestie. Wait, what do you mean you can't find the fanfic? I thought you were just reading it. I appreciate it, and we hope to see you soon. Just gonna put things wherever my heart leads me, which I don't like that spot already, but that's okay. Weeva, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, bestie. I guarantee you next time you join the stream, I am gonna forget how to pronounce that, but for now, I'm going strong. Girl, go to your history in AO3. What's funny is that for the longest time, I was still a fanfic.net girly. And honestly, still don't hate it. I know some, like, AO3 is far and away better. Judy, thank you for the divine fingers. Thank you. And the roses, thank you. I can't go down this road. We'll talk about fanfic for the rest of the stream. Ray, of course your AO3 username is Twilight and One Direction related. Of course it is. I would expect nothing less. Mine is... Mine's Doctor Who related. Listen, I went through a time. I went through a really solid time. Outside of Supernatural, the Super Hulock thing was, I was in it. Don't forget the wormy things, yes. So I want to do this is easiest first, and then the wormies I can't place on this because it would turn it down back to the dirt color. So I'm just kind of doing this area first for now, and then I'm gonna put in a wormy or two. But I've got shrubs to add. There's still a lot to do in this section. There's a lot of gap I've got going on here. Yours is no doubt related? Like, the band? I love that. Those are some big old rocks. Oh, I don't like those. Those are actually too large. I'm curious what your thoughts are now on Gwen Stefani's entire persona changing. She's dead to me. You can't tell, I'm really struggling to make some decisions right now, but that's okay. We're gonna figure it out. That's a lot. It's too many stones. I don't know what I want to do. Let's do this one here. Wait, you don't... Oh my gosh, Ray. Yeah, she's like... She's gone in. Just go back to that and then call that one good. Because yeah, I've still got to add... I think I'm okay with that. For now. I'm kind of just making this area whatever I feel like at this point. Sobikin. Okay, I didn't know about that. I didn't know that about the app. I still have not figured out how I want to fix the road situation I've got going on. Because I don't like that this road just leads into, like, I don't know how to make a tunnel. Like, I just don't have a good solution to this. Maybe I shouldn't plant that there for now, because I might need that space. What item is that for the bus? So these are custom patterns that I found online that you get from, they're the pro designs where they kind of make them cutouts like these. And then I'm using stalls with vinyl record boxes on them that I've customized to match. It's not perfect, but it's a great illusion. I've tried the cave and I didn't love it. And I can't remember if it was because it was just made it too tight, because the caves are like 3x3. They're kind of giant. Yes, Ray, Hollaback Girl Singer, yes, the very same. I think she married what's-his-face and then said, new year, new me. Oh, good. Good, Ray. The codes came sent to me weird. So I'm glad that works. Next is a few more shrubs. Because when all else fails, put a shrub. Yes. That is his name. I don't want to put like a bench here or something. I just feel like... Do I even have one in my pockets? I might. I know I have a mining car. No, I don't. I don't think the wood... Thank you! Once we started putting last week, I realized instead of spending like the 2 hours I was looking through custom patterns to find custom pieces of wood, like the Stardew Valley looking wood and stone, I could just physically put pieces of wood and stone on the ground. Why make things harder for myself? Because that's who I am. But now, I think it's looking pretty solid. I'm just kind of doing this same thing and repeating it a lot. I'll probably put a tree here. Actually, I want to put it right here. Kitty, thank you for the follow. Emma, the map on the bottom of the screen is the map of the game, Stardew Valley. And so that's what we're trying to essentially recreate in the game. We are trying to recreate Stardew Valley in Animal Crossing. So it's not a perfect 1-to-1 pixel. Hi, Blake. But we're doing our best. Add a 2-tier cliff beside and custom simple panels. Hi, Holly. Maybe the electrical pole or stadium lights instead of the rocks. I have to remember what those look like. Because, yeah, since I want it to seem like it's going through a tunnel. I want a chair there. I think a little bench would be kind of cute. It's not realistic or accurate. I'm good. I did some fun stuff with my mom yesterday. I got like a free day of PTO, which was lovely. From work. Ooh, let's put some shrubs and trees in here. Next stop. this little random... Oh, I know what I forgot to do up there too, but I'll do that after this. Nope. Sir, you're kind of in my way. How much space do I have? Decent amount. Okay. So then I could do... Is that not... Does that not count? I kind of hate that, but that's okay. Hi Bella, I can. Hello. It's better. It's not feeling organic enough. That's better. Lionel! Oh, I hate that those are duplicate. Never mind. You're kind of in my way, friend. Before I go too far with that, I need to do... over here. I feel like this is where there's usually some good fiber hanging out. I missed a spot. Whoops. Yes, and the wormies. I know! The floof is not in here today. She's... I don't know where she is. Mr. Bestie was watching baseball on the couch, so she was enjoying that for a while. So I don't know what she's up to right now. Actually, I'm gonna do some of these back here too, until I know what the heck I'm doing back here. I'm throwing a bunch of them back here. And then I also had some of these, which are specifically the forageables for spring, because eventually we are going to save this dream address as a spring island. At least that was my plan, because I'm growing spring seeds as well. I don't want all of those to be on the same row. No, those are on the same row too. The pipe will go. I can't remember if I've placed it yet. It's eventually going to go to Ginger Island, or our desert. There's a lot of forageables for this area, but that's okay. Some of them Can't even see. It's okay. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with that back area yet. That's a tomorrow problem. Are you still over here, sir? Get out. So I want to fix this one spot that I left blink. Did I leave another one blank? Sure did. How long am I live for? Great question. We've been live for a little under an hour. Because I started late, shocker, and then we also played Words on Stream on just Twitch for a hot minute. At least another hour. I'm not doing super long today because I do want to enjoy my Saturday, but I am planning on longer streams tomorrow and especially Monday. At least another hour, max 2. No, sir. I also need to put shrubs or something up here to like kind of mask whatever I've got going on up there. So just random empty areas. Oh, did you redeem one? I didn't even see that you redeemed it. I just saw that you said you wanted to see it. Thank you, Ray, for redeeming the, or returning the thing. I thought about turning a couple of those redemptions off because I feel like they never apply. Barbara, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, Bestie. I do want to add a few more new ones, too. That are like, you just redeem it and things pop up on screen, which I think would be cute and easy stuff. This looks weird. Looks bizarre. This island is not open for visitors yet. We will open it eventually when... No! Go away. When the island is done, I'll save it as a stream address and share that out. That's typically how I do my island themes. I wait to share them until it's done. Yeah, please go wander off somewhere else. Thank you so much. Feels a little less weird. I don't know why this one's bothering me. I have done a Wizard of Oz and Wicked themed island, and then my very first one, which is still my forever island, because I can still access it on my Switch too, is like an East Coast Hamptons themed island. Both of those dream addresses are on my TikTok. I have them saved under a dream address playlist. I have not played Tomodachi Life. It seems really fun. I just haven't. I just don't have the time to invest in another game that's. I don't know how much it costs, but it seems like one of the more expensive, at least somewhat expensive games, and I just can't invest in that right now. And another one in the wings. Yes, but I mean, along with just sound alerts, I just want to do, I want to do some that are like little, similar to the patches point where the little emote pops up. I want to do like other redemptions where you just basically redeem it and like a little icon shows up on screen, which I think would be cute. Portlight Bakehouse, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, I don't have the creativity to like sit and design patterns. There's a reason I take other people's patterns in this game because I'm not skilled. It's $60. Yeah, $60 is a lot for a game that I don't personally think I would get a lot out of. I've still got to like actually play Pocopia, which is gonna start next week, but my backlog of games is so long. I just don't think it would be worth it for me to spend the money, unfortunately. Okay, let me look at this map again. I feel like I should get rid of this tree and finish the fencing there. Do I have fencing with me? Storage shed way over here. Oh, I forgot I have this one right here. Easy. I was gonna say, I didn't think I used them all. Where did it go? Where's my there it is. I have not been playing Pocopia much, honestly, at all. This month has been so busy, and I just haven't been playing my Switch outside of streaming. And I think my thing with Pocopia is I took a little bit of a break, and then it started to feel really, really overwhelming, and everyone I know is so much further than me, and I just haven't wanted to pick it up. But my hope is that maybe this weekend I can kind of get back into it before we pick it up as like a more regular thing next week. That's kind of my thinking. But overall, no, I have not, which is kind of sad. So far. Whatever. Sarah, thank you for the heart me. Hi, how are you? You know what I am gonna do? I think I'm gonna like that if I take this all the way down. Instead of it looking so wonky. I think this will make it look less wonky. Speaking of the floof has arrived. Hello, Patricia. Are you interested in me or just looking out the window? Come here. Oh, big stretch. Did you just wake up from a nap? Look at her tail. It's just right in the camera. No rush on gaming. That's what makes it cozy. Unless you're comedy, you're leveling up Hello Kitty characters. Hi, sweetie. I woke up early, and then I partially because she kind of woke me up, and then I couldn't sleep, so I started reading my book at like 5:30 in the morning, and then but I stayed in bed to finish it. I found a playlist someone created on YouTube for the book. I was like, I need to get in my feels as this book is getting so close to ending. And then I took a nap at like 9:30 because I was still tired. She loved it the whole time. She really is. She really is. Are you laying? Okay, now I think she's just gonna lay on my desk. So let me give her a wide berth. Okay, that's better-ish. It's not perfect, but it's something. Okay, this area needs to all be... I only have room for one thing. Great. Which I don't love, because then it's all going to be in the same line. Some of those standees. She might mute me. If I go silent, it's because she's muted me. Hi. Okay, I came here looking for... I already forgot. But it's fine. These. No. I want the ones that look like weeds, not those. So I might have to make some. Oh, and then I wanted to look for a chair. Maybe I used them all? I don't remember using them all. No, I have one left. Oh, she's getting cozy in my arm. I officially have limited use of my right arm, and my mouse is way over there. Okay, I got it. Wait, I got it without her getting up. Hooray. But now I am extremely low in my camera. I need another shrub, but I don't really have room for it. Unless I do... Can I dig here? Nope. Because you can't put a shrub under dirt, can you? I feel like that's a hard no. Okay. Okay, bye. I don't know that she's gonna stay in here, but if she does, Patch's cam will be coming. Have no fear. Yeah, I need more of these. These, weed-looking ones. Melissa, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, bestie. Hi, Sergio. Nope. I'm just gonna round this whole one. I don't know why, but I feel like it needs to be rounded. You still haven't started an Animal Crossing because you're always busy and feel like it'll eat your life away. That's how I feel about Pacopia. It's the way I just sit here and like hum to keep myself entertained. It's not the most exciting work we've ever done, but it's honest work. Okay, so let's do the patches of those two areas and pick a few spots. We need another guessing game? That was fun. This one's one of my favorite ones for this pattern. I don't know why. I like the little, they look like little saplings. I know they're weeds, but to me they look like saplings. Sad you missed words on stream, that's okay. We'll be back again tomorrow and Monday, and since I'll be streaming during the day on Monday, since it's a holiday here in the US, that means I can stream during the day, which means you'll be awake for it, Holly. I wanted that to go. I wanted to go there. This energy drink is doing nothing. I'm so sleepy. But I'm also doing like just the same thing in different sections. After this, I'm gonna, I think, go change the pattern on... Technically, Felicity's home. It's now being Kent's. Or Clint's, I mean. To make it kind of match that area. No. Buy a few of those standees wherever. Is it way over here? I think so. It's like I did it over here a bit, but I gotta do it more over here. Like, there's still so much still to do. All of this area. I did the yellow, but I didn't do the rest of it. Same with here. There's just so much to do. Mateo, thank you for the follow. Sad times. You're in a words on stream withdrawal. Oh no! That's fun that you're traveling. I hope it's fun at least. Let's craft. Whatever this thing is called, I don't remember. Hoping it's an actual craftable, that like something I already have all the items for. I do. Let's make a whole... Ooh, I can make so many of these. What's my max? My max is 10. I know I can change the color on him, but I'm kind of like, do I want to? So I think I want to leave them as is, because then they're the spring color. Yeah. I think we just leave them. I think I've maybe changed a few of them on the north section that I have them in, but I kind of like the pink. Or the light green, I mean. And I was doing, oh, that's right, I was putting these over here. That can't go any closer? Really? Oh, it's because I'm holding the... Those are such a good filler too. One over here. I'll like go to a treasure island at some point, because like I'm running out of stuff. There's still a million things that I need. Oh, I'm sorry, Holly. I have like no money. Hi, Nick. Okay, let's change Felicity's house. No, not infrastructure. Oops. Because I need to change her house to look like the colors of Clint's house, essentially. So like a really stony house, which makes sense because he's the one making all the stones. And the ore. How long have I played Animal Crossing? I've been playing this since it came out in 2020, which is New Horizons. And then I played Wild World growing up, but I never really played New Leaf. I was looking today, it said I've put like 650 hours into Animal Crossing. And then I think it said I've put 500 plus in Stardew, which would track based on how much we stream those two games. Okay, so Clint's house, I feel like it's, I mean, they've all got this same looking roof. I kind of want to try this one. It's like a, if they have a dark brown. I don't like the thatched roof. Ooh, we could try that olive wood. I need a dark brown. I need like a maple. Ooh, wait. Ah, no. You have to do 30 houses, Mateo, to get to this point. On Happy Home Paradise. That's kind of the color, but it's a little light. I don't know if this is it. I don't think that's it. Let's try this one just to see. This brown is a light brown. I want a dark brown. Maybe. That's pretty close. That's like, that says black, but it's almost a blackish brown. And then the door needs to be the dark brown option, which there's like one of them. I wish the roof was that color. Thank you so much. Is Stardew an easy game to get into? It is not typically considered an easy game to get into. You do have to kind of push through some pain in the game at first. I'm gonna try the other one just to see. But I think it's definitely worth it. I think that might be the best roof for that one. And then let's go back to the doors. I feel like I'm giving this door to everyone because it's the right color of brown. No, I think I might like the other way better. Well, no. That's kind of it. It's either this or this. Okay, so for context, I'm doing Clint's house. What do we think? This feels a little more... I think it's because there's a bunch of stone. I think is why I like this one. And it's supposed to be kind of made out of stone. I think this is what I'm leaning towards. Hi, Star! Stardew is easy if you play on just vibes. I think the stone. It's not perfect, but it's okay. Let me look at my door options again. There's a door that matches. That looks better. Like, that feels less painful. Let me look at my roof options again. No. No. No, they're all bad. Is there a little red flag you can put out front? I'm screaming. That's really funny. Is Stardew stressful? It sure can be, but I like it because I like a little task. Maybe that one. The ironwork is kind of nice. There's too many options. I think we lean into the black. Ugh, that's not bad either. I cannot make a decision. I think we go with that. Hi Stardew, welcome! Yes, Stardew Valley and Animal Crossing are our two main games here, so we have been loving combining our two favorite games into one. We are gonna have to change this interior at some point. Today is not that day. The vibes of this house being the inside, supposed to be the inside of Clint's is hilarious. None of the vibes are correct. Your island is Breath of the Wild themed. Also still work in progress. I love since the Zelda items and villagers have come out, seeing how many people are doing that theme. And I think a lot of people did it before because it's such a fun theme. But that's awesome. I like how there's someone on screen who's, I think, Tom Nook with 2 sunglasses and no username above their head. I don't know why it does that. I don't know why there's issues, but it's funny. Not my little man with his zoomies again. I love him so much. Quite literally always zooming. And what are you holding on to? What is that in your hand, sir? I've never seen you holding something. What do you have? It's giving a child holding something random and the mom being like, give it to me. What's in your hand? Tom Nook has swag. You've had the game since release. You'd say it's like 75% done. Where would you say you are with your goals? With this island, I want to say like maybe 50%. We've been working on this particular theme since February. It's taken a little time, but that's okay. I'm gonna move these over here. Get these out of the way. In theory, this is supposed to look like a dark, gloomy house tomorrow, and I just threw furnaces in front of it because I said, why not? Yes, I have found I have not created any of these paths myself. I am essentially just, I've been scouring the internet for paths that people have. Hi, Liz. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, bestie. I feel like I need to actually... Stardew, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, bestie. I meant to do that there. I'm just gonna, we're gonna do this all in one swoop to try and be done with it. This museum was entirely built before I knew what I was doing with the stalls and everything, so this totally needs to be redone. But we're working on it. Am I muted? I don't think so. Ezra, I actually just posted today kind of an update on this island, and in that video I shared the two creators whose patterns I use the most and pulled from. So it's literally the most recent video I posted on my profile. I gotta figure out what I'm doing here. I need to make a roof for you. I forgot I did that so I can actually run through here now. Great. Oh my god, it just keeps going. There's so much pattern to do. I hate it. I hate it here. It just keeps going. I said I'm just gonna do it in one fell swoop, and then I looked at that one fell swoop and I said, ooh, maybe not. It just goes and goes and goes and goes and goes. I'm just putting things wherever my heart takes me. I'm stuck. Tasha, thank you for the follow. Am I playing on the Switch or are you playing a modded game? I am playing on my Switch OLED. Not modded at all. I do use Treasure Islands to get a lot of my stuff, and those are modded islands, but my particular Switch is not modded. Why do I have that there? Oh, I think that was for placement. I definitely need to move that. Okay, Mr. Truffles. Miss Truffles, I should say. I don't know why I almost called Truffles Sport. Totally different pig. You just need some bushes or trees or cut out standy trees. Maybe it's a solid. Wait, what? Yeah, this one, basically the stalls are the best bet because they give a little roof to it, and then you put the vinyl record boxes and customize those behind it in the stalls, and it kind of fills in the gap. It's just the creators that I've pulled most of these standees from, they've deleted most of their custom designs for the middle parts. So I'm kind of just going with it. Hi Ezra, thank you for the follow. Hi Jenna, thank you so much. I'm convinced it's the new glasses. I feel like they make me look a lot smarter than we all know I am, because we all know I am not the brightest. At this point, it's my brand. Caitlin, thank you for the heart me. Ice Cube the Penguin, hello. Thank you so much for the follow on the Purple App. Welcome, bestie. I can try to answer your question.
Your contact lenses just arrived.
I love that I actually have glasses for this sound alert now. I have special eyes. Look with their special eyes. My brand. I wish I'd curved that. Oh well. We're committed now. There's a lot of gap here with nothing on it. We're gonna throw you. Oh, I forgot about this whole area over here. Literally just going in circles. And then we go on to the next one. Let's do some rock. Replace that one. Yeah. Liz, thank you so much for the heart me. You were just scrolling my TikToks before stream and saw one and you're like, and I said 20/20 vision, I don't need glasses, did I? I'm sure I did. Can confirm for a very long time. It was, I was very proud of the fact that I did not need glasses. I do in fact now have an astigmatism and not only starting to lose my eyesight, though I can see fine without them. Like I can read everything, like that's his Nintendo Switch, like I can, especially once my eyes adjust from not having the glasses, like I can see everything fine. But really small text, and especially at night, things start getting a little rough. But not only am I now losing my eyesight, but I'm also getting gray hair. Did I use any map maker to help plan the layout? No, I'm not winging it. I'm essentially, I kind of just started from the town and I've had to adjust a lot. Now I think the layout is like done for the most part. I still have to figure out, I still gotta like terraform around where I'm gonna do the desert in the back, but it was a lot of adjusting. I can read everything as a wild quote from me. Oh no, I said that. Oh no, I did just say that. Listen. So the map, Lorena, that you're seeing over on TikTok, I don't have it up over on Twitch, but most of you know what the Stardew Valley map looks like. But the map that I'm showing at the bottom of the chat on TikTok is the map of the game Stardew Valley. We are attempting to create that on this island. It is not perfect in any way, shape, or form. Good, I really didn't want to talk to you, Truffles. I was just trying to go about my day. That infuriates me that that's not centered. I hate this so much. Liz, thank you for the little chef's hat. You wanted to do a multi-island kind of theme. So what I mean is to do multiple mini islands. I've seen people do that. They call it either like, I think they call it a quilt. Like a quilt theme where they do, so basically because quilts are a bunch of different squares that you then put together. So they do that. They do a bunch of different sections of an island and turn it into one. Will it be too time consuming? It depends on how much time you have and how much time you want to put into it. I think that sounds really fun. Thankfully now with this island, like, yeah, it's a lot of adjusting, and I did not go up this way. I have not put anything up here. I forgot about up here. This will be afterwards. After I kind of got the town done, the town was the worst. After that, the back wasn't that bad, and I had started to accept that certain things were just not going to make it on this island. Like, where the train tracks are is not happening. As you can see, I run out of room right after Linus's. There's no more space. So, it's as close to like a 1-to-1 actual depiction of the island until then. Your islands are always a Mod Podge of things like cottagecore meets city meets farm, and I love that. My first island was kind of a mix. It was very normcore, I guess, and then my first one coming back after like taking a few years break from the game, when I started seeing a ton of other people like doing themed islands and streaming, and I was like, wait, that sounds really fun. I want to try and do that. It took me a long time to kind of get over the fear and how overwhelming it feels to do a really themed island. It's a lot of stone I just put down. You just wish people could help each other terraforming? They could if you did a Slumber Island. That would be a fun way to do, like a patchwork island, too. Oh, I'm getting toasty. I might have to take the jacket off. Nobody comment on my shoulders. I'm just getting warm. It happens at this time of day in here. It also doesn't help that my hair is down. Nice shoulders. Shut up. Not the shoulders. First we talked about feet pics. And now shoulders. Scandalous. Which one do you like more? Animal Crossing or Stardew Valley? Lorraine, I don't know that you can make me choose. I would say objectively, I think Stardew Valley is a better game. Like, I think Stardew Valley is one of the best games ever created. I think this game has a lot more flaws in it than Stardew Valley does. And Stardew Valley is still making regular updates to try and improve it. And it was also created by one human being. So, the ankles are next. Is there a shoulder wiki? Do a few of these. These are like a good little big spot filler. That is a quiet sound alert. think that one used to be really loud. Okay. Nope, can't go that way until I figure out what I'm doing with that. Wrong way. I'm going this way first. Nope. That's too many of those. These things are just, they're so giant. There's a lot of green now, not enough stone. Make that one. It's too much. Penguin, I feel like it is. I feel like it's starting to really come together. Yes, the island theme is Stardew Valley. How have you managed to get enough design slots, Martha? Thankfully, whoever's created a lot of these really cool ones has done a lot of pro designs. So you don't need like 2 pattern slots to use them, and it basically leaves you a ton of extra space. So I'm not actually using that many custom designs. People were really smart and made these. The hole makes it a little difficult because like I don't have a filler for this. A lot of them, and I don't even think I'm gonna use all of those, but. How do you stream Animal Crossing? So I'm actually streaming it on my Switch. I mean, you do have to have a computer. I don't know how people stream directly through console. With a Nintendo Switch specifically, you have to have a computer. You have to plug in your dock to a capture card and your capture card into your computer. Dobby with his freaking bubble above his head. I'm not letting you leave, sir. Not my Georgie Porgy. Never my Georgie Porgy. That was too close for comfort. If I accidentally talk to him, that's gonna annoy me. Because my goal is for us to villager hunt tomorrow. So to try and time jump ahead later tonight when I get off stream. He won't have a gift. I don't think he'll have a gift for me. That looks like someone who's ready to leave. No, thank you. I feel like they only start doing that when you have like a 4 or 5 star island. I think I'm either at 3 or 4. So I like to think it's not happening yet. So, Georgie Porgy, love of my life, bestie, actually not love of my life, bestie. Let's not get things mixed up. No thank you, it's not time for that. I think that's fine over there. Hi Nova! Villager hunting girl, you're freeing your schedule and getting popcorn. I'm gonna try. And I keep hearing about villager hunting bingo. So I need to look into that tonight to maybe set up. Because it seems really fun. feel like I've used all of them. I don't want to use this one. It's too giant. I think I want to do a few more of this one. I'm doing too much. Did I see the tracking website you put in Discord? Like today? Oh, I'm seeing, okay, from the 9th. She's villager hunting and using a website to track her dreamies and every villager she comes across on the hunt. That might be different, but I want to do something like that. It seems really fun. Who would I pick to date in Stardew Valley? Martha. My man is Harvey. Always, always, always. Dobie? See, the fact that they say, what's my move, usually I feel like means that they're actively trying to move. I think I need to fix one of these. We'll make this one. Not the stone. I have 5 pieces of this stone in one spot. That's too many. I do not need that many. Do that and then clean up this one. Like a week. What did I miss a week ago? Brittany, thank you so much for the follow on the purple app. Welcome, bestie. I know we're like getting a lot done, but it also doesn't feel like I'm getting a lot done because I'm just going in circles on the path that like already existed. Try not to go overboard. I think, I'm trying to see if there's like one more spot to put this. Maybe over here. Actually, I might do one here. I'm okay with that. Now we do it all again, up here, yay. Though, let me curve some of these. I think I just was trying to fill it in and not, oh no, I think this whole, actually I want to leave it as is, because I think this whole area is supposed to be, if patterns worked the way that I wish they would go all the way to the edge, but they don't. No, my understanding, Penguin, the way it works is that if you don't talk to Dobie, it'll go to a different villager tomorrow. So I just need to start time traveling and it'll go to someone new tomorrow. If you talk to him, then it resets the cycle. Brittany, you came over from TikTok? Well, welcome. What villagers are you going for, or do you have for this theme? I can show you. So we are still missing 2, but we have Dobie is our George, Bones is our Harvey, Felicity is our Penny, Muffy is Abigail, Lionel is Lewis, Maple is the Trash Bear, Ken is Shane, and Kiki is Krobus. And then we still want Quinn for the Wizard and either Robin or Roscoe for Sebastian and Robin, because we don't have a house up here
That's
yet for them.
Comedian said, welcome to the dark side, Brittany.
Well, so glad you're back. Hi from Japan. Hello to Japan. Welcome. Ma'am, what are we meowing for? Hello? Did you just wake up from another nap, roly-poly? Hi from Mexico. Hello to Mexico. You feel like you've met a celebrity being in here with someone from Japan. I'm from the Midwest. Which, great time to ask everybody what they're from. Or what they're from. Where they're from, where they're at. Where are you watching from? I love all the international friends we have. You're from Southwest Washington. Okay. Southwest. Okay. I've been to the Seattle Olympic Peninsula area, but I don't know much about the other parts of the state. From the UK, Liverpool, welcome. From New Zealand, welcome. Do I have any plans for the rest of the day? After this, which we're gonna get off in the next hour, I think, to start time traveling so we can be villager hunting tomorrow. I know, I love how many international friends we have. Miso, you love Liverpool? I know where you're at. Yeah, I'm a Midwest girly through and through. At least I consider it. I'm kind of on the cusp. I'm like Missouri, Kansas, which a lot of people don't consider Kansas Midwest. I do, just because I mostly grew up in Missouri, but I spend a lot of time in both now. But like, to me, it's all the same. Like, it's the same, I guess, culture. So to me, it feels like it. But I know a lot of people don't technically consider Kansas. Do you want NFL? Do you mean watch NFL? I do watch it with my fiance. He's majorly into NFL. I care when my teams do well. So like, he's a super major Bears fan, so this last year was really fun, and I like got really involved too. I do a fantasy league with some of my coworkers, but Mr. Bestie does most of the work for me. There's people that consider Nevada Midwest. Get out of here. Get out of here. That's incorrect. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, Bestie. I can't pronounce your username, but thank you so much. You don't know America. Isn't Kansas the Wizard of Oz one? It is, which is why it seemed fitting for me to do a Wizard of Oz themed island. But the Midwest is not actually middle of the West. It's actually it's like straight down the middle of the continent, and then, or the middle of the US, and then it's like all east. It's not actually Midwest. But like, the Missouri-Kansas area is just about smack dab as middle of the US as you can possibly get. But welcome, everybody. So happy to have so many different people in the stream today. Hope you're all having a lovely Saturday. If you're based in America and you get to celebrate Labor Day, so Memorial Day, hope you're having a great long weekend. The Midwest is in fact east. It is in fact east. Look it up. Look up what states are considered Midwest and you'll be shocked. It makes no sense. Technically they count, like, I think they call Kansas and probably Kansas, Nebraska, as you keep going, like, the plains. Which no one ever uses that term ever. I don't say I'm from the plains. But I guess west of Kansas is Colorado, so that doesn't make any sense. That's just mountain time. You live in El Paso? Well, welcome from El Paso. Oh well. I left this spot open for some reason. I'm trying to remember what I was supposed to put there. Was I just supposed to put a fence? I think I was. I think I was just supposed to put a fence right here for some reason. Okay, for now, we might call that good. That filled up a lot of space. Maybe we change it up and we could go to some treasure islands. Yukon, Oklahoma, hello. I think I actually, do I have that fence with me? Oh no, I don't. I'm so confused why they're all holding something green in their hand. It looks like a green feather. How do you find treasure islands? You can find them a couple different ways. Most people that own them have live streams sharing where they are and how to access them. I get mine off of Twitch. This is gonna look ridiculous, but wait, no. That does in fact look a little stupid, but that's fine. Because treasure islands, I want to find. I know what I needed up here. I need the rock climbing wall. Live in South Dakota. I have visited and I really liked it. I went as a kid. It was really fun. I love a bike ride too. That sounds really nice. Okay, so I know I need, looking at this park. We don't really have a swing set. I don't think so. The only thing is the chair that, like, wooden chair that swings. Hi, Jers. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You guys were playing I Love You the Show. That tracks. That tracks. I assume Mr. Bestie was there. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome. This is probably not your usual stream, but so happy to have you. We do a lot of Animal Crossing and a lot of Stardew Valley here. Right now, we are actually trying to recreate the game Stardew Valley in Animal Crossing. Oh, he was. We'll tell him thank you. Unless he joined over here now. Thank you all so much for the follows and the raid. If you need a raid and run, do your thing. If this isn't your vibe, totally understand. Just appreciate you sharing your community over here. No, Animal Crossing is the same as MLB chat. We'll love this. Well, welcome. Maddie, thank you for the follow. And Sierra. And whoever, Uloa, thank you so much for the follows. Welcome, besties. And yes, our community is called the Besties. My name is Stephanie Best. That is my last name. So legally, by being here, you are the Besties. So happy to be here. Yes, they sure are. Do I click on alerts? I've got a lot. I've got a variety of alerts going on over here. Katie, thank you for the follow. Listen, I tell everybody my last name all the time. It's out there. People already know it. Yes. You are correct. That is the Pokemon sound alert. You're right. But I think I need, what is it? The rock climbing wall? I forget where you find, I gotta find it. I have a lot of things I need from Treasure Islands. Oh, she's called Climbing Wall? Where do you find it? Do you buy it? Oh, it's from Upgraded Nook's Cranny. Okay. Maybe we go find that. Let me go to my treasure islands on Twitch. Because I specifically need that, and then we'll see what else we can find on that island. But Jers, thank you so much again. Great, I really oop. Okay. Let me go. I haven't. Am I even subscribed? I don't even think I'm still subscribed. I might have to. I have to resub. Walty. If you haven't used Treasure Islands before and you don't know what the heck I'm talking about, there are modded islands that people create so you can take items from them so you can use them on your own islands. Steph Best from the Midwest, that's me. Okay, so let me go. Hang on, y'all. Actually, let me go clean out my. Is my storage still over here? It is. I'm gonna drop off most everything. So if we're going to Treasure Island, I want empty pockets. I should just dump this. I don't think I need it. On YouTube, there's an account that goes live with codes. I haven't heard of that one. I use one specifically called Walty Wartooth on Twitch, which has been great for me. And Bones is off zooming again. Always. Muffy is meant to be Abigail. What's it called? Climbing Wall. Oh, it's in the second one. Okay. Drop some of this money off. Maybe make sure that didn't show up on. I don't think so. No. Okay. Someone should write a poem. They should. Play is his hobby. Literally, his job is zoomies. Oh my gosh, look at Maple. Maple and her little book. Oh, I love her. I was actually going the right way. Psych. Can you do Ginger Island as a slumber island? I could, but you won't be able to visit it. Is the bummer. We haven't been to a Treasure Island in a while. Okay, I haven't done this in a minute, so let me try to do this right. So y'all don't get. And those don't work. Great. Hang on, I gotta do this manually. Okay. Hang on. There we go. Who would be Leo if you had to do one? Ooh. Who would be Leo? One of the hamsters, maybe? Because they're a little bit smaller. I feel like they'd be good for the kids. I don't... The problem is I don't know enough of the villagers, like, off the top of my head. I'd, like, want to scroll through the whole list of villager options, all 400 of them, to then decide. Because I tried to come up with this list of who was which villager on my own, and then I had, like, a list in my head, and everyone gave better suggestions than me. So we changed a lot of the plan. I still love these treasure islands and the fact that I can just get on in with no issues. Though I think in general, treasure islands have slowed down a bit. I'm sure they're not as busy as they were 3 months ago. Bye, comedy. Feel better. This is a long load time. I'm like, has it always been this way? Oh, great. Solid start. There's the rock climbing walls exactly as I need them. I feel like this is the time that I always start disassociating. Because the load times are so long. Okay. I did clean out my pockets, right? Okay, except for this one. I'm gonna dump that now. Can I not just open it? Yes. It's DIY I will never use. Ooh, more panels. No! Dang it. Jasmine, these islands specifically, people are kind of very methodical about how they design them because they're meant for people to take the stuff, so it's like a giant shopping mall. The island I'm working on now has literally taken me since February, and many, many crash outs. So, you gotta go with the flow and have patience, honestly, if you're trying to specifically work on a theme. And honestly, even if you're doing like a general island theme norm core, so to speak, it still takes time and patience. I'm gonna come back for the panels. The panels are the last thing I grab of the day. Ugh, I keep getting stuck. They're definitely around here somewhere. Oh, that's a castle wall. They're around here somewhere. There they are. question is, which color do I want? We are specifically looking for this. Because I don't think I have one yet, so I couldn't just buy one from... Is there blue? I think I'll get the blue then. I mean, that's the one thing I specifically came here for. But I wonder if this island has... What's it called? Garden chair, I think, which is a plastic chair. Let me look at in Discord. Let's see. On the off chance it's on this island. Haha, it is. Where are we at? D. F. G. A. Garden would be maybe this way. Game show stand. Nope, other way. It's garbage. I need garden. Garden chair. The slowness is rough. We are going shopping, basically. I'll grab some of... Do they not have this one in white? Interesting they have the garden chair in white, but not the table. Oh, it's literally just behind it, because I'm blind. Even with glasses, I'm still blind. Your current island was supposed to be winter, but then got flora and turned into tropical core. You know what island? I love that. There's no cars in this game, so I'm kind of like, I don't know that I need these. It would be a nice filler, though. I don't know that I need anything else on this island. Might just grab a million more simple panels. These tables aren't terrible for what I was thinking. Let me grab one of each. Could get these for like the bus stop. Do I need a lawnmower for anything? I can't remember. Like, does anyone have a lawnmower outside or like a garden hose that just sits? I think I've gone through all that. Might grab another slide just in case. Technically should be the yellow one. I get the blue one too. Trying to see if anything inspires me last minute. Do we count this as the red flag for Clint? The load times are ridiculous. far. How much room do I have? Oh, I have plenty of room. Too many shades, and it's hard to tell at night which color is the actual panel color I need, but I think this is the light brown that I tend to use a lot. Get some short ones too. Maybe I work on the Pam's area next. Because I should have stalls, so I can customize that. I just don't know what the background should be yet. But I should be, I mean, that shouldn't be that hard to finish. How did I decide a theme for my island? I kind of have a running list of theme ideas to keep for, like, future. And this one's been in my head since we were doing our Wizard of Oz and Wicked themed island. Our next one after this, we'll probably take a break like we usually do, but then I want to do a Pokemon themed island. Bye, Holly! I want to do a Pokemon themed island where each villager is like a different type. So Ione is the perfect example, and Ione and what's her face? She's the horse. Victoria, I think, were kind of what inspired me. And because Ione basically looks like Squirtle. She's all blue. She would fit perfectly, so she would be like the water gym. And then Victoria looks a lot like Ponyta to me, so she would be the fire gym. I haven't gotten further than that, but I think it could be really fun. Abby, the theme is Stardew Valley. Seeing I mean, the town is pretty... It's not done, but it's getting there, for sure. Thank you, Abby. Seeing it from the aerial view, I'm like, wait. Actually looks pretty good. I did say I was going to get off around 6-ish, and it's 5:30 now, so I do have to watch the time. Hold on. There we go. The back half of my island is still looking real rough, but that's okay. That is not the blue that I thought it was. In the dark, it looked a lot different, but that's okay. actually, as a child. I wish you could, like, get on it. I think it'd be so fun. S, thank you for the follow. Welcome, bestie. And Be Crafty, thank you so much for the follow. One there. My thought was... there's no swing set in this game, is there? To my knowledge. Just the swinging bench, which I guess... I might have one already. I do. And then it needs to be... probably blue. Which I don't know that we have. Maybe the redwood? Because the seats are red. We'll try that. Don't know that I have enough room though. Am I stuck? I sure am. I think the solution is probably I'm not playing Tomodachi Life. It looks kind of dumb, but at least you kind of know what the heck I'm supposed to be doing with it. I'm not playing Tomodachi Life. I didn't want to spend $60 on a game that I probably was not going to get enough use out of. I still am way behind. Jeans, thank you so much. I think it's going to be really fun when it's ready and I can share the dream address out and people can visit it and like explore Stardew Valley in a 3D way. And I'm not the first person to do this, but I feel like it's gonna be a pretty close replica of the game. As long as you like suspend your belief, like suspension of disbelief, you need it to an extent. But especially the town is pretty close. After that, I kind of had to just start messing with things, but I'm really excited to see it coming to life. Hi, Kalina. Thank you so much. The glasses are new. I'm getting used to them, but I'm liking them a lot. It certainly doesn't help that the map for Stardew Valley is not perfect. Like, you enter one frame, and suddenly you've shifted down or up seven paces. I think that's fine. Chandra, thank you for the follow. Welcome, bestie. Okay, so this area, I probably need to pick that up because I need to... Let me look at this. For now, while I figure out how I want to do this. I think those are supposed to be centered, and I'm realizing they are not centered at all. You know what? I kind of like it off-centered. was that where I was trying to go with that? Kind of like they all need to curve now, or none of them curve. I think that works. If you don't mind you asking, how do you use Treasure Islands? And do you think it's cheating? I don't think it's cheating. I think as long as you're not playing in a competition against people, it's just like modding any game where as long as you're not playing multiplayer competition, it's fine. You're not hurting anybody. If you were to like enter some decorating competition and the rules specifically said no Treasure Islands, then yeah, you're kind of cheating, but you're not hurting anybody. All it does is help make my island get done literally years faster than it normally would. If you want to understand how to use Treasure Islands, I have a video on my TikTok under my Animal Crossing tips playlist that explains what they are and how to use them a lot better. You're new to glasses after being diagnosed with type 2 diabetes and needing your eyes fixed. Oh my goodness. I hope your eyes are doing okay. I just got my first, I mean, these are my first pair of glasses ever. I do have astigmatism. And astigmatism, I should say. I don't need them most of the time, but I am liking them, and I am noticing, like, things are clearer, so I'd rather just wear them. And they're cute. Yeah, that's better. That way, honestly, everything up here is curved, and I think that works. That won't work there. Slowly but surely, we are making progress. I do think after I do this, then I think I'll do Pam's little area to try and get that done, and then we'll probably be done for today. And hopefully I can get to kick somebody else out, and we can villager hunt tomorrow. If not, we'll just decorate for a little bit. Okay, let's, before I put the fountain back down, let's just do a couple of... I don't like to do the big circle one for some reason too much. Thank you, Tropical. It's coming together. I mean, if you look at the map, you can see it, I think. If you ignore resident services, because I couldn't move it, the perfect world would have been pushed back where the community center is, but it's the only building you cannot move. So, and it's really hard to get one that far back, like when you pick map layouts. So basically that's just the town square where the stone kind of is like a circular area. So just ignore the building and it's fine. But yeah, the town is pretty much the town. We have 2 villagers that we're still working to replace. Truffles and Agnes need to go, so their houses are just kind of there. But you've got the forest on the left. You've got my house. Back behind my house, after the path, is where we're going to put the desert. Mayor Nooks. No, we have, Lionel is our Lewis, actually. And then we've got our campsite where Linus would be. And then I think I'm going to move one of these houses over to be the guild, just because I have an extra house that I don't need. One of them will be Robin and Sebastian's house. The other is going to be Quinn, but I already have the wizard's area done. Lionel, the cuter version of Lewis. I still don't like either of them. But yes, it's been a slow process, but now that it's like there are sections that are really coming together, it's been exciting me to work on it lately, instead of like feeling the dread of crashing out that I inevitably always get. Because decorating is stressful in this game. It helps finding a theme that has a ton of existing patterns for it. Like right before this one, we did Wizard of Oz and Wicked, which had enough things that I could use. This one has a million specific custom patterns that people have created for Stardew Valley. But there's only like 2 or 3 other islands that I've seen that people have shared that are like what I'm trying to do, which is like a true replica as much as possible. Let's do some stone. Your favorites are fruit theme and cafe theme for an island. Those are fun. I do like a fruit theme. My personal favorite is when people do, like all of one color or a specific type of villager. I enjoy those a lot. Which villagers are who? We have Dobie is our George, Bones is our Harvey, Felicity is Penny, but we have Pam's house there as a decoration, so we're using her house as Clint's. And then Muffy is Abigail, Lionel is Lewis. Maple's our trash bear, but her home is filling in for Leah's home. Ken is Shane. Ken being Shane is the most perfect option out there. And Kiki is Krobus. But her house is where Sam and Kent and all of them live. And then the Able sisters are Emily and Haley. And then our Nook's Cranny, we're going to move it, and it's going to be, I think we're going to move it over to the right of the airport, and it's going to be Elliot's house, and then our airport is serving as Willie's. What's funny, Truffles was originally on our list because its name is Truffles the pig, and it seemed perfect, but I think we'd rather have like a villager instead of just like more of a theme. They're all in a row. No! That covers up most of what I just did, but that's okay. does make me want to shift this chair down. Like, and shift all of that over, but it's fine. I don't know how I made that off-centered, but whatever. I think that's good. So I set up to that. Let's work on. Take you. Let me put some stuff away, and then I'm gonna take the crafting with me, and then we're gonna go work on Pam's. Flappy, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, bestie. I don't know where my other one of those is. Harvey, if you still have the zooms, I swear. What's nice though is now that I've like been working on this island for so long, I feel like I have a really good grasp of the layout now. Because it's the Stardew Valley layout, so I'm like, okay, I'm over here, so I know exactly where I need to go. But yeah, it's about time I get her a roof. Actually, I need to let me grab my stalls. Who raided me because you took a fat nap and now you're here? Jers did. My fiance is very active in Jers' streams, and so I think he convinced him to raid me. So you're probably like, I usually watch sports content. What am I doing here? That's how you got here. So no worries if you want to leave. I know it's not everyone's type of content, but yeah, that's how you got here. Welcome. But thank you for the follow. What am I? I'm grabbing stalls. I do have a million of those now. Did I not have any more? Oh, I have a million more stalls. Like, oh, I can't, I think is his username, Big Green Machine. He's gonna be so mad at me that I don't remember what his username is. I think that's what it is. I don't know why I grabbed 3 of them. Here we call him Mr. Bestie. Because my last name is Best, our community's name are the Besties. It's a great last name, but we refer to him as Mr. Bestie. It is being... Hi, Ray, I didn't know you're still here. Okay, so I think with this we do, again, the light wood probably is the best, but for roof, I don't... We have all these bus ones, but we don't have... This one could maybe, I could maybe get away with it. You were summoned from a nap. I mean, it's just supposed to be like a white roof, because I don't have one. It says info, but it might just work. I might try it. I don't think you did. I don't think, Mr. Bestie doesn't play NHL. He plays a ton of MLB The Show and, like, I mean, pretty much that. He plays a few other games with his friends, but I doubt you played NHL with him. Where am I going? This one looks like it goes in the window. But I'm like, I don't... These are good. we are gonna try it and hope for the best. Might look a little weird. Between Stardew Perfection and this island I'm making you want to start Stardew over again, I think you should. I might go through withdrawal a little bit when we finish Perfection. Because I love a little task, and then I feel like Quicopia is not going to be as task-oriented. It's so tall. I mean, I guess it's fine like that, because, like, what's the other arm? It could be a lot worse. That roof could be a lot worse looking, but it is weird when you walk by it, and then it's just a gap. Let me grab some. Vinyl records. Ah, my wheat. Tripping? Where is it? It's right here. I should not have pushed those that far back yet. I wonder if I should make the sides white instead. White might look better. The white is definitely the move. It's not, again, it's not perfect, but... Wait, do I do that on all of them? The standees are a problem. I love them, but I hate them. Because they infuriate me because of this. Try these and just see if they look like a window, or these, or just do them all the bus. Hello. How are you? I'm gonna go for a walk. Okay. Everybody say hi to Mr. Bestie. I feel like you guys got a view. A very particular view. So blue, but maybe it won't look as bad if I do them all like that. sure changing that into white. Oh, now Agnes has the zoomies. It is TT. We are doing Stardew Valley and Animal Crossing. It's pretty great. When I'm not absolutely crashing out. I guess the other option for this would be to just make my own custom pattern, and it's just plain gray to match. It could be a lot worse. Maybe if I just add... I don't have it with me. I'm gonna go get some shrubs. And some trees. There's a lot of barren areas of this town still, especially over on this far right. I feel like these tables... Oh, they're still weirdly shaped. I wish these weren't so giant. But I'm gonna grab it. And then shrubs. Must have already gone past them. Where the heck are my shrubs? Are they because they're seedlings? Oh, they're there. I forgot my shovel. Here. And then I'll do a tree. Because they're kind of close to each other. I think that'll work. Let me do an apple tree here. Why can't I put one there? Oh, it's too close. It's too close. Okay, well, then let me... That might work. Nope, it probably won't fit, but I'm gonna put it here. That should be enough room for a tree. There's no room back here for one, and that's okay. You're back. Hi, Eddie. And guess what you did? What'd you do? light poles in. There's a lot of them. The chameleon, so let's, or that's the plumeria, so let's do that one. There is room in the back of his house for a shrub. I'm gonna plant a couple back here. Definitely not room for a tree. Is that enough room that I could move these? I should do that. Incredible. That fits so much better, and then I can still walk by here. Oh, amazing. Ten out of 10. Those. I think I should do one more shrub here. It's a lot of shrubs, but that's okay. Some of these out for the other kind so they balance. So it's a different type. I'll leave those two. I think that's good. Can I add one over here? I think I should, because I don't really have room for a flower bed like I would like over here, and that's okay. Do I just not have any room? Really? None? How do I not have room there? That should be a spot. Should it not? That is so much room. I'm confused. I don't understand how that, at least right here, is not a spot. That's strange. I think it's better. I don't like the table situation, but I'm trying to make it accurate. It's kind of dumb. Feels like a lot of shrubs already, but it's also just in general a lot of shrubs in this area. So I think it's okay. I don't know that I like this tree inside of here like I thought I did. I'd rather do a different shrub. Need a fruit though. I'll come back and do that some other time. But we will put some more shrubs. kind of obsessed. Okay, one of the last things I want to do, maybe I'll put, let me grab a few more lights and place those where they need to go, and then I want to move Nook's Cranny over to the right area of the beach. I'm gonna grab like 5 of them. I don't even think I need 5 because I've got those 2, and then got those 2, and I've got this one. Maybe there's actually not that many that are needed. I think there's one up here. So it would go, it would just go right here. Maybe where the rock is? So I think it would. Some of these fruit. No, I knew it was happening. I'm purposely not buying things from Nook's Cranny because as long as I don't spend anywhere close to the amount of money needed to turn it into like an upgraded Nook's Cranny, then it'll remain at its lower level, and that's what I would like to keep it at. I have all this space back here and I don't know what to do with it. Possible that I want to make this an extra row further and just stick it out, and I don't hate that idea actually now that I think about it. Don't do me much good until I go to Nook's Cranny. I haven't been in here in so long. I think this should work. Nice. Okay. Instead, let me put the other kind of shrub. Are those really the only light switches? Oh, that's it? I only had one more lamp. Oh, there's one over by... There's one right here. room. I'm not trying to put things on the plaza. I'm trying to put it here. Oh, you're gonna make me do this, aren't you? Can I not pull any further? Nope, never mind. We're not doing that. That doesn't need a lamppost. It's totally fine. Too far. There we go. Okay, last thing of the day. And then we will, of course, go raid somebody. Fingers crossed tomorrow I can come back and we can villager hunt. And I will try and get the villager hunting bingo set up. I'm gonna move Nook's Cranny. It's time. What am I doing? Oh, shop. Thank you. I should have talked to Isabel while I was there because I am curious, like what my island rating is. Not that it's my priority by any means, but I am curious, like how close I am to a 5-star and what I'm doing wrong. It's probably the lack of flowers. So there's like 4 flowers on the entire island, if that, maybe 3. Okay, I think I said it was over here. Yeah. That is wider than I thought it was. I'm trying to find a balance. Thank you. I was gonna get really nervous if that didn't fit. If that didn't fit, we were gonna be in a world of trouble. Okay, friends, on that note, I think this is where we're going to end it for the day. Tomorrow I'll be back doing some hopeful villager hunting. If not, then we'll just work on decorating some more. And then Monday we're going to be doing a marathon-ish of a stream. Just like a really long stream because we're going to be finishing perfection on my current save in Stardew Valley. So tomorrow is more Animal Crossing. And then Monday is going to be Stardew Valley. And then we're going to hopefully start adding Pocopia back into the mix. So thank you so much for being here. If you are still here from the raid, thank you so much for lurking and for hanging out. I really appreciate you hanging out with us. And I do have Happy Home Paradise. Yes. I don't like it, but I have it. I use it for decorating my island. But thank you so much. And if you are going to join us in the raid, make sure to copy our raid message. And if you're a sub, you can copy our sub raid message. And let's see who we can find. Everyone I see is playing Tomodachi Life, and I just can't commit. I feel like no one's been playing Animal Crossing since it came out. Except for me! Is this person doing doing a Scotland-themed island, I might not have a choice. I might have to raid them. We're gonna raid them. I don't know what's going on, but it seems fun. Or they're doing a streamathon to pay for Scotland? I don't know. Something about Scotland, but I'm intrigued. Thank you all so much for being here, and I will see you all, lovely humans, next time.
Or a box set.
Oh, hi Raiders.
Hi Raiders.
Hello Raiders, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Oh, and of course my dog has to start barking now. Hello Steph, thank you so much. Welcome in. Thank you for bringing your community here. Kiri, introduce yourself.
Hold on. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Oh my
no,
god.
that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. Hold on. I mean,
stop that. Stop that.